Libra, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading. This is also for Libra risings because, yeah, this is hitting your 10th house, having to do with career, status, your public life, something maybe you're having to let go of, release, complete, having to do with that aspect of your life. While the sun is putting a spotlight on that opposite house of what's going on in your private life, your home, family, sense of belonging. So very much focus on, family matters right now. By the way, go watch the Aries reading because, the same houses are getting triggered for them. It's just kind of the opposite. It's the flip side of it. But this is really bringing up issues of financial and emotional security, public versus private life. It's very, very magnified with these Cancerian Capricorn energies that we're all collectively going through right now. You just kind of got really a magnification of that with these houses. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a time that you're having to maybe let go of something related to your public life or your career or your status in order to work on fourth house matters, that I mentioned. But let's see what the cards have to say about these challenges and how to overcome them. At the foundation, you have Six of Fire. So it looks like, actually, it's a great card indicating victory here, recognition, reputation, accomplishment. I mean, I love this card. This is at the foundation. Some of you may have been going after that. And hopefully with this full moon, you are successfully completing something. You are being recognized for having achieved something, maybe with your career, like I said, or your status or your public life. If it's not that, I do see you being watched. People are noticing you, okay? You got some kind of spotlight here. And if it's not that, it's a boost of your confidence coming in, where if you're seeking attention, you could probably get attention and, get the upper hand in a situation, which is lovely, right? Because I'm telling you, some of your readings have been pretty dark. Okay, it's about time Libra gets some winning, right? So the main challenge here seems to be Eight of Earth. What in the heck have you been working on so hard, so diligently? Like you have been refining something. You have really been looking into the details of something and taking very diligent care of a matter, maybe even really just kind of throwing your back into it, focusing on something. It's been a work in progress. Something you're working on currently is maybe presenting a challenge to you. Again, might have to do with your career, okay? For some of you, the legacy you're leaving. The advice on how to overcome this, Nine of Air, wow, what a message. I'm going to have to clarify that because that's wild. I mean, that is about really looking at what's been stressing you out, okay? Maybe if something you've been working on in your daily life is presenting a stress and a worry to you, it's actually like Spirit is showing you something. It's almost like there's something that you're being asked to not pursue. Like, don't try to go after. And it might be a contract for some of you. Some of you want some kind of written communication from someone. I don't know if you're privately, secretly waiting on it. Maybe from a friend or a companion. You're waiting on some kind of, I just heard let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, okay? That your goal is to let something go, or that needs to be your goal, is to let something go or maybe end, okay? Some of you are stressed or worried about what's being given. And springtime may have some relevance. Either last spring or this coming spring may have some relevance. But again, I'm seeing something coming to an end or a close or a cycle. That's two nines, okay? Nine is a very divine number, but it's something coming to completion. Like you need to, again, I'm getting let it go. And I don't know what exactly this is about. Something being given, or that something that has stressed you out, like about what is being given. This is a very important person, very important decision, and okay, so some of you, what you've been working on is something possibly from last winter involving a man and some obstacles you had regarding some blockages that might have been karma. I don't know if this is a family member. This man could be a divorcee, widower. I don't know also if this is an uncommittal man because he's dealing with some challenges in his life and he doesn't feel like he can commit. I'm getting just a wild message there. Now, I think some of you have been working hard to overcome these challenges with a masculine energy, an older masculine energy. It might go back to last fall. But the way to overcome it is you're going to have to make some very important decisions to give yourself to something that's not stressing you out anymore, to release the stress, to let it go, because your goal needs to be letting go of something, okay? Pride is perhaps an issue, and again, I saw it there and there, but some of you are very exhausted about something and feeling quite vulnerable during this time. These are emotions that you need to process, and some advice on doing that is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, so let things change, but find balance is also the advice. I bring in a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So some of you might have kind of judged this change that needs to be made, or it's hard to find balance in getting the change. Some of you are maybe focused on ending or releasing something, but your word of affirmation is I open my mind and say yes to life. And that's where it is, right? Where you're not judging, right? Like, because I'm just going to be frank with you. I'm having a hard time not seeing these cards in a negative light. Like, I'm judging these cards like, yikes, how is this a way to overcome? And how is that a goal? Because I see these cards, I just have like a preset judgment that these, but maybe, yeah, you know, actually sometimes letting go of something and letting something end is actually a damn good thing. Life is inviting you to experience a whole new level of happiness, healing, prosperity, success, and love. And you know what? That's affirming that Six of Fire card right there. That's telling, this is a card of success. Like, that's double confirmation, okay? So whatever's changing in your life, try to find balance. I think some of you are tired. You're feeling maybe a little exposed, vulnerable. But there's an opportunity for you to find success, to find inspiration, to actually come out winning, all right? What you're being asked to release, some of you, and this came in the reverse, all right? So some of you might have been receiving support and love from someone to try to take the pressure off. And I'm getting something here about defensiveness, okay? It needs to be released. It's a sign of weakness. Communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out, then offer clear and non-defensive response. So you're gonna have to take this how it applies. For some of you, this is about not rushing in to judge, not being defensive, being okay with not receiving some kind of support, or letting, oh, this is really a wild message, and I think this might be with a family. Let's see what the self-loving advice is. Some of you really need to focus on self-care right now. Even if you're serving others at this time, don't neglect your own needs. You can only give to others what you have. Replenish your cup and attend to yourself. And clarify your desires. Be clear about what you want. Do not ask out of lack, but from the deepest joy in your heart, and then you will see things quickly shift around you. You know, that's the lack right there. Okay. Some of you are going to have to improve communications with family right now, but that may involve you not going after a stream of support, which may have to do with, again, it could be family resources, shared resources. It might have to do with your career and inheritance, spouse's income, something to that effect. But love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. And you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So you have actually a lot of power here, and this is at a time when a lot of other signs are getting cards indicating that they're feeling disempowered, okay? I know some of you are tired and exhausted and you're feeling vulnerable about some stuff, okay? But you're actually showing up in the spread a lot more empowered than some of the other signs, if I may say so, to get that going for you. Yin, and this is about this receiving energy and knowing that there's a lot of abundance out there. And yeah, it could be coming through a feminine, coming through a family, but you may have to let something go first in order to arrive at success and abundance